If you're going to be using your garage for a workshop, it is essential that you have all the right parts to get projects done. A workbench is an incredibly useful item because it will give you the workspace needed without taking up a large amount of space. Learning how to build your own garage workbench will give you the information you need to complete the job all on your own without spending a large amount of money. Choosing to do it yourself rather than hiring a professional is also very rewarding for you to work on. There are a variety of different items you will need on hand before you begin the construction of your new workbench. A drill bits, a hammer, a saw, a level, a measuring tape, and a chalk line are all the tools that are required to get the workbench put together efficiently. You will also need to visit a home improvement or lumber store and purchase 4x 10 feet particular board, 5/16 by 3-inch lag bolts, and 4 heavy-duty metal brackets. These are all the items and tools needed to construct a workbench that appears to be professionally made. The actual construction of the workbench is fairly simple and can typically be done by somebody that even a minimal amount of experience with handyman projects. The height of the workbench should be determined in order to get the measurements as accurate as possible. Once you have everything measured out and all the number have been produced, you can begin cutting the boards. You will need to cut 6 22-inch lengths of wood from the 24. Each piece of wood will need to be placed on top of each bracket. The wood is then secured to the brackets with wood screws. Next, you will need to cut 3 pieces from the 24 that is approximately 109 inches. These pieces will be placed against the wall and secured to the end of the bench with nails. The entire process of assembling the workbench can be confusing and difficult without somebody around that has more experience on the subject. Having somebody on hand that has built similar jobs is extremely helpful because they can direct you to what pieces need to be cut and how they should be attached to one another. Following a set of instructions with pictures can be highly beneficial if you have never done a job like this, as it will make the steps much more clear to follow. Many people choose to build a workbench rather than purchasing one because there are only a limited number of items needed and the work required is very minimal. Once you have completed building your workbench, you can begin to do a number of different projects on the new space that you have created in your garage.